Hello guys, welcome to the last part of this week, which is about hatching. Okay, so a few items when you hatch, it's going to be more stand out, and also it gives information on the materials that you want to use. Okay, so for example, you need to hatch the wall. You need to show that there's a brick inside here. Okay, so in order to hatch this wall, you can use the function hatch by typing the hatch okay, and then for brick walls you use this one, ANSI32, and make sure you choose pick points. Okay, and then you just pick at any points that you want to hatch. So you hatch first, don't bother about the scale. And make sure you just hatch part by part, so it's easy for you to make any adjustment later. Because if you hatch the whole things together, when you want to delete, you have to delete the whole things. So I advise you to just hatch few portion and few portions. Okay, and then once you're done, you take escape, right? But before that, also make sure that you are in the correct layer, which is the furniture hatch fitting. Make sure this is by layer and everything is by layer. Right? So now, if you notice, this is too small and we need to change the scale. So you have to click at this hatch pattern and you just click somewhere here. You can try 30, too big. You can try 20. Still too big, try 10. Okay, I think 10 is nice. Okay, so you can close the hatch editor. Alright, so that's how you hatch a brick wall. Okay, so another part is, okay, for example, I want to put a gravel sort of pattern over here. So I want to hatch this one. So another button that you can click is somewhere over here. So you can click hatch. The first steps that I show, I just type the hatch words, but the second one is I click at the hatch symbol. So you can click at this drop down button, okay, and you can find gravel over here. There are lots of patterns that you can use. Okay, it's a pick points and then click over here. Okay, and then once you're done, click escape. Okay, and then click again and test the scale. Just now we used 10. Okay, this one you might want to use the same scale so that it stick with the same proportion. Right, so that one, okay, for example here I want to put like a decking kind of thing, but first I need to draw the railing first. Okay, so I'm going to offset this one. And I'm going to change this one to layer 0. Okay, offset perhaps 50 mm. So I'm going to set outside instead of inside. Offset 50 mm. Okay, and then fillet this one. I think 50 mm is too big. Should be somewhere around 20 mm. If it's just a stainless steel or MS steel, you can use slightly smaller than that. Okay, and then but before that, when you want to hatch something, the line should be enclosed. If the line is, for example, it has a very small gaps, maybe sometimes the AutoCAD cannot read. Sometimes it can read, sometimes it cannot read the boundary. Okay, so like that you cannot read the boundary. Okay, with this one you can read the boundaries, but you see at this area somehow it's not connected and it's actually, okay, let me try again. Okay, it's nice. Okay, you can always click this one. But somehow it's selecting my railing, so I need to recheck my lines. Alright, if the hatching cannot detect, maybe there's something wrong with the boundary. So let's check this one. Again, hatch. Okay, let's just test first. Alright, now I think it's much better. Now it's not selecting my railing, so I can just click here. Wait, where is it? Again, hatch. And this part. So this one can be one item because we want to use the same pattern because it's actually one piece. Okay, you have to be patient because it's very detailed on this part. Okay, once you're done, click skip. Okay, now you can change the pattern. Okay, it's any pattern that you want. It's not nice. Okay, like that. So like a wood pattern over here. So I'm using the same scale factor. Here also I want to try hatching this one again. And then click escape. And you can always match properties. So it's going to match the patterns and also the line weight as well. Alright, so copy this one. When you have like a three different sizes, you can always reuse back the items. Okay. Just make sure that this line doesn't overlap with cut items. You can overlap between trees but not the wall because it's not logical. Here also can because it's not all the way up. Alright, so now it's like that. If you try to plot this one, okay, try A4 and change this one to window. Okay, try select this one. Okay, I'm just trying to use 60. It's not supposed to be 60. Center the plot and make sure it's landscape. You can try 50 mm. Okay, I'm using monochrome. Okay, and then sorry, you have to select this one, DWG to PDF, and preview. So we'll save as PDF. Okay, so when you check the drawings, if you zoom in and you see different layer setting, so you have to make sure that hatching is just a very soft lines. The elevation lines should look like this. So once you finish everything and when you plot, it should look nicely done like this. Okay, so make sure that the line width is correct. That's why layering is very important. Alright guys, I think that's all for this week, and I hope you can manage to do this, and I hope you can bear with this class. I know it's a bit complicated, but try your best to explore on this software. Thank you.